Hello and welcome back to Kitten Up Kitten. My name is Sam and today I am doing my Heaven and Earth design canvas and I'm here to talk about the event that I'm planning to do in November. So I'm going to get this started. So I'm doing a 3x2 square. That's purely because that's a good size for me, and I'm not using cover papers on my canvas. I am actually using washi tape and doing it that way. It's actually working very well. I'm enjoying doing it like this, and I think for a poured glue canvas it is absolutely a good way of doing it, and it's something I never thought I would do. So what am I using today? So I am using one of my koi fish cover minders. I'm using this one, which is made with limited edition stars glitter. I've also got the cook pot that goes with it. These are available to buy on my KUK Resin Arts Etsy shop, which I will be adding to, I promise, now that I've cut back on my list of things that I'm doing. I will have some time to get some more made. I do have some ready to go up, but I do need to do another pour, and I have some new cover minders coming. So that's what I'm using today. I'm also using my pink Admiral Zesty tray and my pink and yellow pen that I also got from Admiral Zest. I love this. Now I'm hoping I want to be in shot enough that you can see what I'm doing on Pattern Keeper and you can see what I'm doing down here. So before I go any further, welcome if you are brand new to my channel. Welcome back if you are one of my regulars. I really appreciate you guys still supporting me. I do have my cup of coffee. Please make sure you have a drink. And I'm going to make a start, and then I'm going to go through what the plan is for the November. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick a symbol. Now, when I was doing my old one, I did do it by going through like this. Now I tend to do it by finding, let's get that one. What's that one? We'll do D. So I just find something that I've got quite a few of, because that will then give me my pattern to follow. And because I've only got 85 colours, if you haven't done a Heaven and Earth before, you'll think only 85. Yes, because max colours can have 200 plus. So I'm only working with 85. So actually I can have my whole tray laid out. I'm using a 120 bottle case. Just get these lined up a little bit better. And yeah, it means I can have them all out in one go. And just makes it easier to, just going to dab my pen on my clothing a little bit. So the event, number one, it will be called PK November. And that is purely because I don't want people to think that they have to necessarily do a Heaven and Earth design. You don't. There are other places you can get cross stitch patterns from, Etsy being one of them. I've bought a couple off Etsy, really it's about spending time on our conversions. So that's what it's called, PK November. So I want to go down 4. Now bear with me, because obviously it is a little bit harder talking when you're doing a conversion like this, because you're trying to match where you're putting stuff. So just bear with me. I will be as fluent as I can be. Now I have written notes for this one today, because I want to get all the info in there in what I'm doing. So because of my job, I obviously, what I want to do is I want to be doing an average. It's an average of a section a day. So I am going to suggest that the section a day should be a 3x2 section. That for me is a good size section to do. I can commit to that even if it means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Even if it means I'm doing multiple sections in one day to make up for the other days. How did I just do that? Oh. Let me do this again. I do apologise. I have got... Oh, I've just mucked that up really bad. There we go. That's better. Go back. There we go. I don't know what I did there. Slip of the thumb because I'm doing it left-handed. So for me, a 3x2 section is a good one to do. So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing a mix of live and videos. So to take part in PK November. Obviously, you... if you want to take part, you do not need a new start. If you haven't already got a canvas and you want to take part, then, you know, my best advice is to start with a smaller one because they can be very overwhelming. It is a big project to go for. But if all you want to do is join in and work on whatever whip you're doing, that is fine. However, because of the way that I'm doing it, you probably won't be able to qualify for prizes because it is going to be gauged on percentage done and drills laid. So that's going to make it a little bit more difficult. So just trying to figure out where I am, that one. So the event will officially start on the 1st of November. To take part, to qualify for the prizes, what I need you to do is I need you to take a picture of your whip on the 30th of October. And you need to email that to me so that I can do a start video. Let me just get these two in. So I apologise because my husband's off work obviously with his broken finger, so he's in and out, and it always makes me a bit self-conscious when I'm trying to video and he comes in because, you know, I feel a bit of a fool. But anyway, so you need to take a picture and you need to email me at kittenupkitten@gmail.com. And what I will do is on the first video, so I will do a video that will go up on the 1st of the month, and I will showcase all of your pictures so we can see where we're all starting from. And it will also mean that I can also show on that first video me doing my first section so you can see where I'm at. Now there is no you have to start a new one or you have to finish one to take part in this. It is about progressing our current heaven and earth whips because a lot of them can be long term. So that's what PK November is all about. You could be doing a cross stitch. If you are doing a cross stitch using Pattern Keeper, it will still count, okay? It just means that when I say what percentage have you done and how many stitches have you done, you're doing actual stitches rather than drills. I just feel like it helps to include other people. So that's that. So 30th of October, send me a picture of where you are with your whip. I will then show that. So let me just get this one across, 5, 6. So it's that one there. Just need to get these in the right place. It's always harder when you've only got a couple in a starting square. I will show that in a video montage on that first video that will go up on the 1st of November. So I'm not going to be filming like every day. I'm not going to be doing my section every day and then putting it up the next day, or even putting it up the same day. What I'm going to be doing is, when I am not working, I am going to film as many sections as I can and putting them out over the following few days. So that's where the videos are, and they will give you an opportunity that if you haven't done your section that day, you can whip alongside me while I do mine. So that's what we're going to do. In addition, every Tuesday I am going to be doing a live. Okay, now because of Kat being at school, because of me working, I can't stay up really late to do this. So I am aware that it will mean that some of my overseas people may not be able to take part because of the time difference. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do those lives at 8:30 UK time. Let me just get these in. Because I will be guaranteed to have finished work, done dinner, blah blah blah, all those things by then. The lives will be roughly an hour long, roughly, but hopefully that will give me the opportunity to do a 3x2 section, or almost. So that's that. I just need to concentrate to get these in. I hate doing these first ones because you do have to think a bit more about it. Once you've got a few in, makes it a bit easier. Is that right? No? Right, so that one's not in the right place because that's a 3. So that needs to squish over 1. Oh, I'm so glad I've got poured glue. Is that in the right place? Yes, it is. So that's that one. And then we need to do this one, and this is the point when my stool suddenly starts to decide to sink. Okay, first colour done. There we go. Okay, so on the live, it will be an opportunity for you guys and me to have a discussion, to ask questions, you know, to catch up on how we're doing, all that sort of thing. So you should, in the course of the week, have 1 live and 6 videos, okay, that I will pre-record. So that's going to help us get some of these sections done, because I need the help. I need to get moving on this. I am, you know, I'm not getting as much done as I'd like. So what's the next colour? I'm going to go for this one, I think. There we go. We'll do that one. What's that? 402. And it just means all of us will progress and we're all doing the same thing. And it'll be nice, I think, as a community to do that together. Okay, so what I will do is, on the first one, which is a Monday, I will show a picture of your whips. I'm going to go for this more muted colour here because I've got a mix in my tray. But I think that one goes in better. And then on the Tuesday, I will go live with me sofa. I forgot what the point was to my to me starting that conversation. On a Monday, on every Monday's video. Okay, let me start again. Right, so the first one, you send me a picture by the 30th of October of where you are with your whip. Every following Monday, so let's say by the Sunday, you need to send me another picture with where you are, and on the Monday I will again do an update of where I am and where you are with your whip, so that we can help each other, so we can give each other some support. Now, I'd like you to do that whether you've managed to get as much done as you wanted or not, because that way we can encourage you. We can come alongside you and say, you know, you can do this, you've got this. So it means that you will have a live on a Tuesday where you can whip along with me. You will have a video every day, and on a Monday you will have that update. So that will give us an update on the 7th, the 14th, the 21st and the 28th of the month. Right, let me just make sure I've got these in. I'm not marking off as I'm going, which is a fatal mistake to make. If you know, you know. And then we are going to have 3 prizes. Okay, we are going to have a grand prize. I will announce what the prizes are once we start doing the event. So there will be 3. The 2 smaller ones will again be resin stuff, resin items for your works, for your whips. And again, it is open to everybody, providing... I didn't mark them off either, look. I'm not doing very well today, am I? I'm not concentrating, that's the problem. Right, so that's them done. So that just means that we're going to have something. Now, we're going to have prizes based on certain things. Because you're all going to be sending me pictures of your whips, we are going to be voting, okay, with me so far. So the grand prize will be based on a vote done after the 28th of November. And we will be voting for the best whip overall. So just because you won't necessarily be the person that's done the most or achieved the most or used the most drills, it will just be what's everyone's favourite whip that they've seen over the course of the month. Because you know, you might only get a little bit done, but it might be an astounding bit. Do you know what I mean? It might be a fabulous bit. So that's what we're going to be voting on for that grand prize. There will be follow-up prizes. There will be 2. One will be for the achieved most in percentage. So whoever has done the biggest percentage of their heaven and earth or other conversion. And then the next one will be for the most drills or the most stitches, because they're not necessarily the same thing. If you're doing heaven and earth, you know this. It depends very much on how big your heaven and earth is. And how much time you've had, really. So it does depend, but I just think that's a nice way of doing it. Most of all, we will all have the chance together to work on the same thing, the thing that we enjoy doing, because it is an endeavour, isn't it? It's not a light-hearted thing when you start on a heaven and earth project. It is very much a long-term project and an endeavour, and we can just have this month to just work on that. Now, you do need to be doing, hopefully, around a section a day. So I would advise, just to keep you in line, I would advise a 3x2 section per day so that we're all working at the same pace. But as long as you do a 2x2 per day, you will make progress. It's just easier to do 2x3. Now, the thing is, we do need to have some rules, don't we? Because if we don't have any rules, then we have nothing to aim for. So, the rules are, you see I've gone blank now. Let me just get my next colour. Let me do that and then I'll know where I am. Let's do that one. How many of those have we got? What's that? 4, 3, 6. Let's do those. So to qualify for the prizes, you must have sent me a picture for the updates for each week of that 4 weeks. If you don't, then I can't qualify whether you've actually achieved it or not. So it's very important that you can commit to that. Didn't change it. Let's do that. Because otherwise we're going to have no way of tracking who's done what and how much you've done. My fish is getting in the way at the minute. So it is important that you do do that photograph, you know, literally just take a quick picture of your whip as it goes. So on your picture, you need to also write in the message field, I need to know, I need the picture, and I need what your percentage is at and how many drills so far, because that's what it tells you on here, doesn't it? And that way I can track how everybody's doing. How have I done that? Thank you. Oh, clear. Let's go back again. I don't know what I'm doing Pattern Keeper this morning. Right, it's done them. Where's that one gone? It's because I'm doing it left-handed. I'm not the neatest. So that is the plan. That is what I've come up with. I hope you like the idea, but I'm really looking forward to having some quality time spent doing my heaven and earth and getting some real progress made, because I've not done anywhere near as much as I've wanted to, and that's just purely because I've been doing too many whips, which is a trap a lot of us fall into, especially when you do YouTube, because, you know, you want to keep it about the content. So by pulling back on that slightly, it means that I've got a bit more time to spend doing something I love, and I do like doing the conversion, I really do. Okay, so where are we? We're up in this corner, still sinking again. So I hope that's all clear. Any questions, you know, any queries if you're not quite sure of anything I've said, because, you know, I am trying to do it while I'm working on this, so it's not easy. You know, just ask in this video and I will answer you. But really looking forward to giving this a go. It will be my first event. Now, the prizes are not going to be earth-shattering, you know. I'm doing it out of my own pocket, and you know, I can't afford a lot. Right, just bear with me, because I just need to pause and answer someone on Messenger, because it's about my hair tomorrow, so it's important. So my camera isn't very tight at the minute, so it keeps sliding, and I just made the crucial error of obviously zooming out. Yeah, I'm having my hair done tomorrow by one of my nail clients. She's a qualified hairdresser, so she's doing my hair and I'm in exchange doing her nails because I desperately need my hair cutting and dyeing. So I've held off doing it. I've got some monstrously long outgrown grey hair that I need covering up. So to recap, if I can do it correctly, send me a photo of your whip by the 30th of October. Please include the percentage that you've done and the amount of drills that you have laid. You will then send me a picture by the Sunday of the following week. Okay, where have I gone wrong? It's that one, isn't it? Yeah. So with the same details, so that we can do an update on where you are at. And I think that we will have a good indication of how everyone's getting on and how progress is going. The first video will go up, the launch video will go up on the 1st of November. I will be filming in advance for my sections because of work, but I will be putting up a video a day. Now, I'm hoping to put those videos up every day at 6 o'clock my time, because that way I will catch people before they get started with work, etc., or they come home from work. So hopefully that will work, but do it the way that suits you, depending on where you are. Tuesday evenings, 8:30, I will go live every week to sit and do the whip alongside you. And I think if we do that, we will have a very good chance of making some headway. Let me just see if I can find one that's got a few more in it. That one has 3862. Oh, that's the very last colour. Now, there is an issue, isn't there? Like, for me anyway. So, the issue for me doing PK month is if I run out of drills. What am I going to do if I run out of drills? Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I am going to have a double check of what I've got. And if I am direly short of anything that I may need, I will order it. Because I'll have time to get that before we start. But if the worst thing happens and I run out of a particular colour, I am going to carry on and I will add them in. Because you can do that, you know, it's not the hardest thing. It's a ball ache, but it's not the hardest thing. And because I'm working with a clear cover, I can just cover up what I've done already and go back to it. So that's what I'm going to do. The show must go on. So if I run out of anything, then I will just continue. I do need to have a word with Penny because she has got some drills. So providing she doesn't need them in her heaven and earth, then she's very kindly said that she will sort me out a few. But we'll see how it goes. 3 prizes. One that will be voted for by you guys on best whip overall. So not necessarily who's done the most or who's completed the most or who's done it the fastest, but, you know, which whip has everybody enjoyed seeing the progress on. Obviously, on that, you can't vote for your own because that wouldn't be fair. So you do need to vote for somebody else's, but hopefully we will have a winner for that. And I will make sure that whatever is in that prize box is definitely worth winning. Right, I've got 4 down here, so I'm going to go for a multi-place. Let's go for a multi-place. So it's down here and it's 4 along, yep, and it's 1 up, so it's just there. She says, there we go. That wasn't too bad. I'm also very interested to see what everyone's working on because there's so many great patterns out there. You know, Heaven and Earth alone have got tons, absolutely tons. So I'm very, very interested. Nosy is probably the word. But I'm very excited about doing this event. Let's hope that November will be a good month. And I wanted to do it in November because, as I've said before, December is going to be incredibly busy with me. It's the busiest time of the year for nails. It is also the busiest time of year for me with the other job. I'm going to be doing resin pours because obviously I need to be getting stuff up on Etsy for the Christmas stuff. So November is my last chance really to make some real headway. Did it again. No, go back. What symbol was I doing? Was it that one? No. Oh, please tell me I haven't just done the wrong bloody colour. That's got the wrong symbol. Why has that got the wrong symbol? It's 3862. Where's 3862? Oh. They've given me the wrong symbol. How bizarre. Do you know what? I'm doing it by DMC number, so it doesn't matter, but I don't know how that occurred unless it's an error I've made. But anyway, carrying on. these things happen, I'll figure it out later. I just think that's really bizarre because now I'm wondering. I mean, like I said, I'm not really, I use the symbol, but I don't look for the symbol. I'm looking for the DMC number because they're in DMC order. So it doesn't really make a difference, but as long as I'm doing the right one, it's fine. Right, that one's there, that one's there. So I look forward to taking part in this with you. We'll see how many people. If you are watching this and you have no intention of doing a conversion project, it's absolutely fine. Join us on the live anyway, because it will be nice to see everybody. And you never know, it may just inspire you to try it sometime, which would be good. So that other number, that other symbol was 3821. 3821. Yeah, the symbols are mixed up. Oh. Now that is a yellow. Do you know what? I'm going to stick with it because I've been doing that. I've only just noticed it. I've been doing it all the way along, so I'm not going to worry about it. I wonder. Well, no, because then it will be wrong, won't it? Yeah, leave it as it is. Let's not mess with it. It's worked so far. I'm just going to not worry about it. There you go. The joys of doing a heaven and earth project. Right, give me a couple of minutes. I'm going to have a break and I'll come back. Okay, so I'm back. I'm not sure how I got those mixed up, but I've been working it with it like this way, so I don't know if it's going to cause a problem or not, but hey, I'm not going to worry about it. We'll find out, won't we? And if it is, I will change it. It's not a problem. So let's go for the next symbol. Let's do... Oh, that one might be better. Let's do that one, 3827. So now I'm going to check my colours. 3827. Yeah, that's the right colour. I mean, I'll soon find out when I do the picture, won't I? And if it is, then I'll pull them out and I'll swap them over. Not going to matter. So let's do that. So what colour have we got? I'm going to use this yellowy colour because that's the closest. This is what I mean by the fact I'm not bothered about colour matching drills. I'll literally just pick out the closest colour. And because I'm working in sections, I'm not mixing colours in that section. You know, just by their nature, heaven and earth, with the amount of colours they've got, or any conversion, they tend to be a little bit more forgiving because you have a lot of confetti. So should be absolutely fine, she says. Right, so that one goes in there. It's actually not too gappy. I mean, I have got a lot of drills from different places and it's actually not too bad. I did have some comments because I was struggling with the taping this pen the other day, of people saying it will work better if you dab it on your clothes. I do normally dab it on my clothes. I think I was just trying to pick up dust that might be on the plastic or my mat, which you will have noticed has gone. I love my mat and I am going to use it on this table when I move because I love my Lord of the Rings mat, but it isn't any good when I'm diamond painting because it's too squishy, and it meant I was having trouble getting the drills to squish. What I might do is when I do move into the craft room and I get a desk, I may get a piece of safety glass and put it underneath the safety glass and do that, because I do like it. I do like my Lord of the Rings. So we're getting there. So I'm not going to do this whole section on this whip today. I am at work later today. So I've come on this morning, but we've been looking at the cabin and discussing what we're going to do with it. Hubby has now laid the floor in despite his broken finger. So he's done very, very well. So let's come up here. Obviously Pepper is feeling better, as you can hear. Bless her. She did have 6 teeth out. So she was feeling very sorry for herself. But she is back to full voice. So that's there. Let's see if we can get 3 yellow. Yes. Alright, so it's on the end of that one. That's that. And then 2 on the end of this one. I guess, to be honest, the 2 mixed up colours I'm probably not going to notice until I get a fair bit of this done. But, oh, I picked up an extra one. There we go. That's that section done. There's something very satisfying about doing a heaven and earth, or any conversion, to be fair. I'd really like at some point to do another mini picture, but something slightly better than just the flower, which I have found that mini picture, by the way, so I will be putting that into my display book. Just not had a chance to do it. Not had a chance to do anything, to be fair. You know, the nails are building back up, so most days now where I'm doing a 8 till 2 shift, I am then coming home and doing nails at 4 and 6. Today I'm at work 2 till 8, but I haven't got anyone in this morning, so hence why I'm videoing today. Big hello to everybody who's commented recently. I have seen your comments, I promise, and I will get around to doing another whip so that I can go through some of those, because I like to call your names out. Shout out to Diamond Painting 6000, who said very nicely, no wonder my subscribers went up, you gave me a shout out. Oh, you're welcome. That's the whole point of it, isn't it? To share those people we enjoy watching. And I love your accent, so stop fretting about how good or bad your English is. It's absolutely fine, and I would watch, even if it meant I had to put subtitles on, but I haven't yet. You've got much better English than you think. So it's an absolute pleasure to shout out other creators, especially diamond painting creators, because I like them to watch. In other diamond painting news, I have done a couple of sections on the witch canvas, just because it's a nice small one to leave out on my table in between nail clients. So even if I don't get a whole section done, I'm getting a little bit done. So I am doing that, as well as Mackenzie's Treasure. The pressure for Mackenzie's Treasure has now eased, because I have decided to let the lovely lady at work have I Miss You. Yes, I know that canvas means a lot to me, but I am a good year away from actually getting my hallway decorated enough to put pictures up, and I can always get another one. All right, you know, even if I can't get it from Diamond Art Club, there are places that I can get the chart from, and I could do a conversion on it. And knowing me, I've got so many other canvases that I could do that I'm sure I can do it. And for me, I liked I Miss You for the same reason that I liked In the Arms of an Angel. So actually, I could just do Arms of an Angel instead and put that up. So I might do that. And it means that this lovely lady, she is paying me not only for the canvas, but also for a frame and something towards doing it as well. So it does mean that I will have some money to buy another one, if not two. So all round, it means the canvas is going to someone who's really going to appreciate it. And hopefully it will bring her son some joy, because it will look beautiful in his room. And it will give him a nice, very much needed pop of colour. I mean, they're nice rooms anyway, you know, they are like, it is like, it's their home. But, you know, having these individual bits and pieces, you know, that brighten it so much can mean so much to them and their families. So it's a good cause. So the pressure is off to do Mackenzie's treasure. So I haven't got to rush. So it does mean at the minute that I only have 2 whips on the go, plus my heaven and earth. But I'm hoping to make inroads into the witch one. I am at work on Sunday morning. I'm covering a shift, so I may take the witch one to work with me and get a section or 2 done Sunday morning. But it will be mainly Mackenzie's treasure. Okay, that's that one done. Let's go for this one because we've got a fair bit of that, which is 729. See, still very much with these earthy colours, and I think that's why I'm enjoying it, because they're very autumny colours. So what have we got? We want the darker colour. So this is what I mean. Let me just get these down here. Can you see? 2 different colours. So when I see, there's at least 2 different colours. When I look at the colour that's on the chart and I pick the one that's closest. I can quite easily cherry pick them out. So I'm going to go for the darker colour because that's the most like that. So I'm going to start off with my 3 because I've got 3 along here. I am rolling my canvas at the end of each section to make sure they are laid down. I've had 1 or 2 pop-in drills, and that is mainly because I do have some cheaper drills mixed in. That did not want to let go, but nothing that I'm too concerned about. Let me just see if I can pick up. There we go. I've got 3 there. You know, multi-placing does speed it up a little bit. Not too much, you know, that it is the nature of it that it tend to be quite confetti. And this section especially is quite confetti. Okay, so what have I got? I've got a colour there that I haven't done. Right, let's go back. Or have I? Doesn't help that I've got a why is that? $402. I did do that one. So why have I got 2 missing? Let me just have a look. I'm just having a look across here. It's those 2. So I've missed 2 here. Okay, let's go back then. And I'll get those in a minute. As long as I know where I've gone wrong, I can cope. So I've done them 3. I've done that one. I've done them 3. Not that one. That's a notification that we've got something being delivered. My husband took advantage of the Prime Day. Right, I'm just going to go in and get these 2 because if I don't, I will forget. Yeah, he took advantage of Prime Day and has ordered a 3D printer. How exciting. I think he just wants something to do. And like I said, we do have a plan for an item to do. Right, they're in now, so I can feel a bit happier about that. but that will be a while coming yet. So I've done that one. This is playing me up today, and I don't know why. I don't know why. Okay, where are we? We're in here. So that's that one. And then I need 3. So that will be an item, but it's going to be a little while, so be patient. We need to check it out and have a play with designs. There's a couple of things that I can use that printer for, so I'm very much looking forward to him getting used to using it and me giving him shit to make, because that's how it's going to roll. Okay, where are we? We're up, so we want that one, which is that one. See, this is where it gets hard. So if I'm struggling, I go and find another area where it's easier to see the pattern and work my way round, because sometimes that can help, especially when you've got a lot of similar colours. It can get a little... Right, so that's them. See, I've lost it again now. So let's go across. These are the 2 bottom ones. So it's going to be... No, it's not. That's that one. So it's that one there. Just have to sometimes take stock of where you are and reposition yourself. So that one's in there, and there's one next to it, like so. And then there's 2 going across this end. Oh, 1, 2. Pen is much better today, is behaving itself today. I really do like this chunky style. It does help with my fingers, and I have noticed since returning to nails that my arthritis is playing up quite a bit when I'm doing nails as well. So, you know, there is a shelf life, but hopefully I can keep going long enough that I can semi-retire still. You know, I won't be doing masses. It'll be literally 10 sets a week by the time I finish. At the minute, I'm doing probably 4, an average of 4. But if you bear in mind that I'm also working on top of that, you know, don't have a lot of free time. I finish at 8 tonight. I'm doing 2 till 8 today. And I do now, I've sorted the living room out again, yet again have a setup in the front room. So that's where the which one's getting done. It is mainly because I am doing it in the evenings, in the room with my wonderful husband. I'm not watching TV with him though. I'm pretty much watching Time Team with my headphones in, but we're in the same room. Still counts, right? So just a little break because we were just discussing decorating the front room. So I'm not going to do this for too much longer. I'm going to disappear off and get stuff done. I've just done those 2, which are going in different directions. Let's do that. Now I think, right, let's do this then. We'll do that and then it's in. Job done. Right, where's this one go? In there. I just thought I can get a bit of this done before I get ready for work, and then I can finish it off when I come home. In there. It's them 2. So go back up here. That's them 3, that's that one. Oh, and we've got a run of 4. Have I got a 4 I can use? Yes, I do. Right, where's this one go? That goes in there, and do the one next to it. Which is there, and that one at the bottom, which is there, and then that one opposite, which is there. And then we've got those 2 that I've just highlighted and I haven't done yet because... Right, that's that done. So it's just these. So what I'm going to do is get these in. I'm going to call that a day because I have to get dressed and get sorted to go to work. But hopefully you've now got all of the details that you will need for the PK November. Looking forward to it. I hope that it is a success. And yeah, hopefully we can all get some work done on our Heaven and Earth designs or our Pattern Keeper designs. And I will get ready. So I look forward to seeing your photos. You will have until 12 AM my time to get your pictures to me on the 30th. And then we will go from there. So thank you very much for joining me today. I will complete this off camera. Thank you for your time. Look forward to seeing you all in November. Let me know what you think. So it is, as always, over and out from this Kitten Up Kitten. Bye bye.